I was going to originally post videos that I had recorded while Jason was gone and update everybody that way, but I ultimately decided once Jason got back that I'd rather just do a video with him kind of summarizing everything instead of posting a bunch of drawn out videos that kind of felt boring to me. So Jason obviously is back. He got home, so he got to Utah Thursday, April 30th, and when they arrived, all of the team members were tested for COVID, so they did a nasal swab, and then they also did the antibody test on everybody. And IHC offered to put team members who wanted to self-isolate from their families at least until they got a negative test result. They offered to do that for them, and so we decided to go that route. So Jason stayed in a hotel Thursday night. We just ultimately decided we didn't want to take our chances. Audrey has asthmatic allergic reactions to things, especially dogs. And so we just, even though the chances would be small of us, you know, getting severely ill, we just didn't want to take that chance at all. So he stayed in a hotel Thursday night and got his results on Friday. They were negative. And so then Jason actually talked to the hotel, because I guess it turned out that the hotel was covering the cost, like they offered it for free to the IHC employees. So he talked to them and asked them if I could come stay an extra night, and they said yes. So I got to go hang out with Jason, and we stayed at the Grand America in Salt Lake City and did room service, and it was so nice and so fun. And then Jason got back home on Saturday. I don't even know what the date was. The 2nd, May 2nd. And yeah, how do you feel now that you're home, Jay?
Nice. Feels good to be home.
How is it, like, how do you feel like things went in New York?
They said we missed the worst of it by like 1 week. The week before I got there in the ICUs, they said most nurses had 5 patients. A few of them had 6 patients. And then the week I got there, they were more like a 3-to-1 ratio. I had 3 patients pretty much every shift when I was there, but not all of them were intubated. Part of that for me is I was on a med-surg floor that they had turned into an ICU, so I think they were trying to keep the like super sick patients in the units, in the rooms that are built to be ICU rooms. And then some of the ICU patients that were doing a little bit better, they put them on this med-surg floor just because we didn't have all the ICU supplies and stuff that you usually have, so a little more dangerous if you're a sicker patient to be in that type of setting. Yeah, it was wild. It was disorganized by like no fault of them. It's just the healthcare system is totally overwhelmed. That's also one of my takeaways. Is I feel bad for people who work out there and are seeing comments about like things not being safe and nurses not giving good care or whatever people might be sharing on social media. I'm like, you don't have any idea how bad it is till you get out there. And that's the whole point behind trying to flatten the curve, so you don't overwhelm the healthcare system. So I just feel bad for people that are working out there and doing the best they can, and then it sounds like they're being criticized on social media and stuff. So, I mean, having gone out there, when I see that, when I see certain people comment that, I'm not saying everybody's doing it. When I see them, I think, why don't those people go out there and help them instead of sitting at home judging them? It really is a bad situation.
Like every single patient you had COVID, right?
Yeah, like 90% of their patients, like the whole hospital was COVID positive. 90 or 95%, I think is what the CEO was saying. Yeah. Some of the, I think it was the ER nurses that were saying, like, they went home from work one night, like, totally normal, and then the next day when they came back to work, it was just, like, flooded.
Like when it all started?
Yeah. Like, one night it was normal, and then the next morning, it was chaos.
just because of how quickly it spreads.
Yeah.
Crazy. We're in a new spot because we got home and had our lunch, and so we're just gonna finish filming in here with this little bug. Achi, say hi. Anyway, we are glad to be getting back to normal life, as normal as it can be with all the social distancing we're still doing. But final thoughts on your experience, Jay?
I'm just glad I did it. I would
Yeah.
go do it again
Go do it again.
if you needed to.
I think some of my takeaways from the experience, being on the other side of things where I was home with the kids and hearing about New York from a distance from Jason and not actually there living it. I am super grateful for our medical professionals, all of them who pour their hearts into their work, especially the ones who are dealing with all of the COVID stuff right now, but even the ones who just every day go to work and take care of people and do their best and save people's lives. Audie, are you happy to have Daddy home? Yeah. The kids super missed Jace. We were doing pretty well the first week, and then going into the second week was obviously getting a little bit harder, and the last few days was pretty tough on the kids. They really missed him, and they had a hard time being told that he wasn't coming home the day that we thought he was coming home, but we got through it and we're good. I'll have to insert a video too. So I kind of planned with my family, with both the Cooper side and the Blackhurst side. I planned a little welcome home thing, which kind of didn't go as originally planned because he didn't end up coming home when we thought at first. And so on Saturday, the Saturday when he came home that evening, I had my family all set up in our church parking lot that's just a block away. And they held up signs, and Jason got some video of it, so I'll have to put that in here. But they cheered for him, and they had little gifts, and they were super sweet. And it was just awesome to have them there showing their love and support and reminding Jace that we appreciate him and that we recognize his efforts and that they have not gone unnoticed.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's just all you.
Wow, did you draw that? Thank you. I got it. Oh my gosh.
I wanted to make sure to do something like that for him because, you know, his work hasn't ended. He's back here in Utah and he's been working and just being awesome. The only thing we're anxious for now is for school to finish because his clinicals have been put on hold with all of the coronavirus stuff. They are not allowing students into hospitals at the moment. So we're hoping that that is kind of lifted soon so that he can finish his clinicals, because that's all he has to do for school. That's the only thing he has left, is to finish all of his clinical rotations. So anyway, that's all. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for all of the love and support that we've been given. We've had a lot of people that have been there for us. Obviously our family, but a lot of friends too that have been really sweet and been watching out for us. So anyway, okay, bye.